guys, so today I am doing a polishes I wore in July video. It's not a July favorites because it's literally the only polishes I wore in July, but I have been trying to wear full manicures more often. If you guys are familiar with my videos at all, you know that I haven't done that in a very long time. I do so many swatches that I just really don't want to paint my nails one more time and actually wait for it to dry because I'm so used to just taking it off right away. But I've had the urge to paint my nails, and the more I do it, the more I'm enjoying it, and the time doesn't seem like it's that excessive anymore to do a full manicure. So I have 6 polishes here that I wore in the month of July. Before I get into those though, where is it? What I have on my nails right now is the Hansen Insta-Dri Crayola collaboration white shade. I think it's just called white. This will obviously be in a polishes I wore in August video, but since that's a month away and I'm not sure how available these are going to be, I just put this on today. It's the first time I've used it, and I wanted to just say it's a pretty dang good white for the price. It was a little ridgy when it dried, but it was good. Like, I was impressed enough with it that I want to mention it here in case it's not available a month from now when it comes up in the next polishes I wore video. So keep an eye open for that if you're in the market for a white. The first 2 that I have are OPI. They are both from a collection of Ulta exclusives from OPI. I have not swatched all of them. I bought them all and I was going to do a video on them, but then fall collection started coming out and I just really don't think I'm going to have time to get it up in a reasonable amount of time. So the first one is Ulta Ego, because these are Ulta exclusives. This is a sheer, and it's not super sheer, but it's a sheer-ish kind of jelly white. I liked how this looked. However, I was still having patchiness and streakiness issues on 3 coats. Obviously, if I'm wearing it and it's out to here, I'm not going to notice it that much, but it was a little annoying. It's not the best formulated sheer white I'd ever seen. It was very uneven and it was hard to build up, but I did wear it, so it's in the video. The next one that I have is called Jean-ius At Work, and this is a really cool vibrant blue color. So when I first got this, I thought, actually, going back a little bit, I thought this entire collection was going to be previously released polishes with different names, because I feel like for Ulta exclusives, it was like an 8 or 9 piece collection. That just sounds like what they would do. But from the ones that I've looked at so far, they don't look like it. So when I opened this up, I assumed it was going to be either exactly like Absolutely Alice from last year's Alice in Wonderland collection, duh, or I thought it was going to be just like Rich Girls and Po' Boys from the New Orleans collection. So I don't know where they are right now, but I'll get a clip of them like kind of lined up. This one will be in the middle so you can see the difference. But I like this one. The formula was really good, the color was really good, and it didn't stain for me at all either. So the next one that I have is from Pretty Serious, and this is from their Rainy Days collection. I just posted a review of this last week, maybe. This was another really good color. It's a dusty kind of sage green with a little bit of blue in there. It was unique. It's the lightest color out of the collection. It was my favorite out of the collection, and I actually wore it like well before I even did the review, because as soon as it came out of the box, I wanted to wear it. That is Pretty Serious Misty, and I'll link Pretty Serious down below. The next one that I have is from Salon Perfect. This is Ballerina slippers. I have a bunch of Salon Perfect polishes that I still have to swatch. I have a bunch of neons, I have all the nudes, I have a bunch of 4th of July patriotic colors. So these are available at Walmart stores, but this is a nice slightly pinky light nude color. I really liked it on my skin tone. The formula was okay. I think I did 2 coats, but I definitely could have used a 3rd. I did have to re-swatch 4 of these because I didn't take a picture when it was actually on my nails because I didn't want to go through like the prep of the cuticle oil and everything. It just seemed like too much work, even though it would literally have taken like 3 minutes. So my swatch picture probably has 3 coats because I usually add an extra coat for swatches, but when I actually wore this, I only wore 2. The next one that I have is from Colourpop. This is Be Very Afraid. This is the light pink in the newly released Colourpop nail polishes. This is the only one that I've swatched. From what I have seen in other people's reviews, this is the poorest performing polish out of the collection. It really wasn't terrible, so I'm guessing the other ones are way better. I just haven't used them yet. But this is just a light baby pink. I did 2 coats when I wore this. It definitely needed a 3rd. I did 3 coats in the picture, and even then I feel like it was still a little bit patchy after the 3rd coat, but it just depends on the application for me for the day. So when I did my swatch picture, I did 3 coats, it was fine. When I did my actual manicure, I did 2 coats, and it was still a little bit patchy, but I was in a hurry, so I didn't add the 3rd coat. And then I messed up a couple of nails the next day, and so I redid just those 2 nails, and I did 3 coats on those 2 nails, and it was still a little bit patchy. So it's right on the edge of like a 2 or a 3 or a 3.5, depending on your application. I don't think it's terrible. It's a light pink. That's kind of just how they perform anyway. But I've heard really good things about the other 5 polishes in the collection, so I'm looking forward to trying those ones. And the last polish is from KBShimmer. This is Tempting Fete. I believe this is from the spring collection. This year I had just like a craving for a white Crelly with rainbow glitter and a matte top coat. So that's how I wore this one. And matte nails always seem like such a good idea to me until I do them. And then I'm like questioning why I did that in the first place. But I kept this matte. I do really like how Crellys look matte. I just always feel like they look better on other people or in other people's pictures than they do once they're actually on my nails. I feel like they look better in my pictures than they do when I'm actually going through day-to-day things with them on my nails. So who knows? But I will link KBShimmer down below because I'm pretty sure this is still available. So those are the polishes I wore in the month of July. I will link the indies down below and Colourpop because those are online purchases as well. Hope you guys enjoyed this one, and I will talk to you later. Bye.